one fall. If Famous B is victorious in this match, Texano has agreed to sign a contract to be represented by Famous B and Infamous Incorporated. Introducing first, from Mexicali, Baja California, Texano!
Well, for many months, Famous B has been trying to lure Texano over to his agency, Infamous Incorporated. B wants to rep Texano, but Texano's made it clear he's not interested.
And his opponent, from Hollywood, California, he is president and CEO of Infamous Incorporated, Famous B.
That's right. That's right. That was mediocre at best.
Famous B's arm has been broken longer than Cowboy Bob Orton and Iron Mike Sharp combined.
As you can see, Texano, I'm still dealing with a broken huff. And there is no way I can defeat a cowboy as rough and tough as you in this condition. So I made a few calls to Dario Cueto. He said because of my injury, I can have a partner and make this a real handicap match. So I dialed my partner's pager, and luckily for me, he makes house calls. My partner, Dr. Wagner Jr.
A living, breathing, bona fide Lucha Libre legend, Dr. Wagner Jr. returns to Lucha Underground on this, the most epic of nights, as we kick off Ultima Lucha 3.
Texano grew up in the dressing room as Dr. Wagner Jr. was cutting his teeth in the business. These two know each other inside out.
So now, as I understand it, this will be a handicap match. Wagner and Famous B against Texano. They will have to tag in and tag out.
You got it, doctor.
You got this!
Here we go. Backdrop.
I think Dr. Wagner is in his element, finally. Oh.
Oh, last year at Ultima Lucha 2, we saw the debut of Famous B's client, Dr. Wagner. Will Famous B get a new client tonight? And when you look at it now, Texano is a guy fighting for his independence, fighting for control of his life and his income.
You see that way that he threw that chop? That is a guy who has been chopping the living Jesus out of people worldwide for over 20 years, my friend.
Big monkey flip there.
I really think Texano's digging back in his memories, and he's saying, I remember growing up and you were a real dick to me in the dressing room. I'm sure Texano's saying, now I'm a man.
Right.
You're gonna pay for being a bad boy to me.
And the little boy's all grown up and he's about to fly!
Oh!
Texano fighting for his individuality here, fighting for control of his own destiny.
No doubt about it, and the fans are seeing something historical.
Texano stays close to his opponent. Shades of Eddie Guerrero there, as Dr. Wagner, take nothing away from him, takes his shoulders off the mat. Ooh, that cast.
Did nothing but piss off Texano.
No tag was made, and Justin Borden realizes that, and Famous B will play by the rules.
Look at Texano, man, just calm, cool, experienced. He's so young, but he's so ahead of the game because of his background.
Yeah, but with youth comes rash decisions, impetuous, if you will. Rip the cast right off of Famous B.
Shades of the Departed.
There's our first Ultima Lucha moment.
Oh my God. Bro, he flung him from the middle of the stairs, a 20-foot drop. Holy shit.
You mentioned the Departed. Famous B has been departed, but Texano took his eyes off the doctor, and now Dr. Wagner Jr. is in control.
You better dial 423. I got my ass kicked.
Dr. Wagner sends Texano back in. Oh, senton, cover, leg is hooked, Justin Borden down, no.
I'm so crippled right now. I can't help at all. It's really bad.
As you can hear the high-pitched shrills of the beautiful Brenda.
I have no choice. He's giving me a friggin' migraine.
They got pills for that.
Listen to that, man.
Hang on. Maestro Cradle.
Wow. They call that the casita in Mexico, you know, because you're building a house. You're rolling around, you put the foundations, and then you pull them up like the walls of Jericho. But he came crumbling down, even without the trumpets. School teacher.
Well, you see, now that Texano is somewhat muted, Famous B will brazenly be asked to tag in.
Why didn't you just sign a contract? Why didn't you just sign?
Whips Texano in, puts his head down, does Famous B. Oh, big clothesline now. Famous B bounces right back up, only be met by a back elbow. Texano stays close and realizes he has a weak link. Sends B in, follows it with a right-hand forearm combination. Ooh, enziguri.
You remember those games we used to play when we were a kid? You know what? You had the little plastic thing and you used to guide the small marble down into the hole to get points. Famous B looked like that.
1, 2, and Dr. Wagner may have just saved Famous B. Have we figured out what the B stands for?
Yes.
Are we allowed to say it on the air?
Brother, take a drink. Yes.
Texano and Dr. Wagner. Oh, shit out. Texano bomb.
What are you talking
No, he's not the legal man. Because this is a handicap match with tags in and tags out, Famous B is the legal one.
You gotta be kidding me.
I applaud Justin Board.
I applaud Texano.
Wait a minute. I applaud Brenda.
Please give her.
Mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
Ay, papa.
Wait a minute. Schoolboy. Feet are on the ropes. He got him.
Here are your winners, Famous B and Dr. Wagner Jr.
Brenda provided the distraction, and Famous B's face tells you that even he can't believe. Famous B has just pinned Texano, and now, by order of Dario Cueto, Texano is an official roster member of Infamous Incorporated. A shocking turn of events, ladies and gentlemen, but now we turn the page to perhaps one of the most violent matches you'll ever see here. Killshot and Dante Fox, they've been battling for almost a year. Tonight, their personal rivalry comes to a bloody and violent end. The hell of war is next.
Hey everybody, that's right, this is Ultima Lucha 3. I am Vampiro, Matt Striker, Mediacho Brank. Thank you for schooling it so much. What's going on, Matt? Tell me.
Well, we are waiting for Killshot versus Dante Fox. Ultima Lucha Trace is going to be something that you are going to remember for the rest of your life. Let's run down the reasons why.